talking about Flipstart, a new handheld PC product. We're introducing and we'll be starting to ship next week. This is a device from Vulcan Incorporated. That is the parent company, Paul Allen's company, that has developed this device. This is a handheld PC that is running, this particular one is running Windows XP Professional, and as you can tell, it's the first clamshell device of its form factor and of the category. So it actually is a 5.6-inch display, high resolution 1024 by 600 display with 220 dots per inch. So it's very high resolution. Plus we have a we do not have a touch screen. We actually support a touch pad and a touch stick for using your thumbs when navigating on the system, and then left and right mouse buttons on the side. And this is primarily when you're holding the device and you're thumb typing. You're able to navigate on the screen, left and right mouse button, depending on how you're comfortable. But one of the biggest advantages, not only is it comfortable when you're thumb typing, but it's also designed for when you put it on a flat surface, you can adjust the screen angle to whatever is comfortable for you for viewing. You can use the touchpad and touch stick just like you do laptops today. And then I actually can finger type quite quickly with this keyboard.
Now, is this a true laptop replacement?
It can be. We have a couple of scenarios here. We have this one, which is in the mobile setting. And this is in our car holder. But we also have another setting, which is the desktop setting over here. So this one is actually connected to the monitor, keyboard and mouse, speakers, just like I would at my desktop at the office. So the idea is that I can come back to the office. I use our port replicator, which is comes with the product, and it gives me VGA, Ethernet, 2 USB, 2 ports, audio line out, and power. So I keep one of these at my desktop, connected to my device, and then when I take my device with me, I keep one in my desktop or in my bag to give presentations with. So this gives you an idea when it's on a flat surface that I can do this, but I can adjust the angle. Well, one of the biggest benefits that our users told us was that they liked the fact that I could close the device and protect the screen.
I see.
And also the keyboard. So I don't scratch the screen when I put it in a bag. I don't jostle the keys and make it launch an application and wear down my battery.
So you really don't need a case?
You don't need a case, although we do provide a soft case with the product. It comes with the product, but as well as a strap. And this just allows you to carry the device with you. But you don't need a case. A lot of us throw that in our backpacks or our other bags today. It doesn't take up very much space.
Yeah.
It weighs about 1.5 pounds with the. We have 2 battery types.
And it really is sort of the size of my hand here.
Yeah, it's a little over 4.5 by 6.5.
Yeah, let me put a mobile phone on top of it so people can see what it looks like next to a Trio.
So we have 2 different battery types.
Yeah.
So this is the standard high capacity battery.
Yeah.
And then this is the thin battery, slimline battery.
I see. What's the difference in battery life?
And the difference is that the standard high capacity will give me about 3.5 hours, or 3 to 5 hours, I'm sorry,
yeah,
of battery life, depending on if I have the radios turned on or if I'm watching a DVD movie or something. And the slim one will give me an hour or 2, depending on again what I'm doing.
I see.
So our device has Bluetooth, 802.11bg, as well as EVDO Rev A built in.
I see.
So,
so you've got Wi-Fi and 3G connectivity.
Yes. So we have wireless mobile broadband.
Does that work over the Sprint network?
It does work over the Sprint network. Sprint is our launch partner.
What about in Europe? Is there a network that'll work on in Europe?
We currently do not support that, but we do have, on this other device, we do have a port here on the outside which has a SIM card slot.
I see. So it's a
For the
GSM.
future.
I get you. GSM version.
Or HSDPA.
HSDPA, I guess. Okay, fair enough.
Another thing is this is actually acts as a snap-on accessory port with a custom USB pad.
Yeah.
And what this allows us, we have our first snap-on accessory is a high-resolution camera.
Oh, wow.
So it'll take 5 megapixel camera still images,
Yeah.
or VGA quality.
So what kind of specifications can a little device like this have? I mean,
so this is running a Pentium M, 1.1 gigahertz processor.
yeah.
It has half a gigabyte of RAM and a 30 gigabyte hard drive.
I see.
So it has all of the capabilities that I talked about before, the wireless capabilities. Plus we have another feature on the outside of the device. We have an external display which acts as your BlackBerry replacement, and it allows me to use the jog dial like I would on a Treo or a BlackBerry, and I can actually read my email, go get a phone number, look at my calendar without having to launch Windows.
And that's looking at your Outlook.
This is synchronized with my Outlook information.
Wow, that's amazing. That's very cool. And when you were, the controls for that are where on the device?
The controls are the jog dial on the side,
Yeah.
which is a spring-loaded jog dial. I activate it by pushing in, and I have an escape button next to it. And another feature of the device, with the screen the way it is, we actually have a feature on that helps you use the display, which is what we call a Flipstart Navigator. And what that does is it allows me to navigate quickly on the device using the jog dial with one hand. I can launch my mail. I can actually read my mail. I can launch my calendar. I can launch shortcuts, etc. But another...
So in addition to a computer, it really is a mobile device.
It is a mobile device, yes. And then, again, if for some reason I need to, I can zoom in on this, on whatever window that I'm looking at. I can zoom in to 9 levels.
Oh, wow.
Zoom, just on the window that I'm
I see what you mean. And that's just a button, a zoom button.
That is a zoom button, yes. So that's, again, using the jog dial as my...
as your zoom button, so everything on the small screen expands.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
And it stays synchronized with Outlook as well.
I see.
So this device is actually running Vista.
Yep.
And as you can tell, half a gigabyte is certainly good enough for running, the applications that I'm interested in.
Yep. Very nice. Any more features you want to show off before we let you go? I see a Flipstart accessory. We've seen the port replicator already. That's pretty cool. I see a speaker system here.
Speakers are just a giveaway. How about the battery meter?
The battery meter on the side.
Allows you to see how much charge there is.
That's pretty cool. I'd love to see the same thing with a reception meter, so you know how the reception is as well.
Well, we do have that on the device.
On screen.
You can actually on screen, right? So you can tell how many bars you have.
Right. So and the speakers come with the.
This speaker does not.
Oh, it doesn't.
No.
I see.
That's just a giveaway here.
When you said giveaway,
it's a giveaway.
You meant that I can have one.
You can have one if you.
But hopefully the millions of customers won't, unless they pay.
Well, I might be able to work a special deal.
Very good. Hey, where will this be available?
We'll be selling this. We're taking reservations for our systems today on our website.
What's the website?
Flipstart.com.
Yep.
And a week from today, we'll start shipping them out to users.
Hey, Keith, on behalf of mytrio.net and msmobiles.com, thank you very much.
Thank you.